Elise was still reeling from the high of the sale of her Da Vinci restoration. Preston plucked a business card from the table and pressed it into Elise's hand.
You have a gift, Elise, and I have a keen appreciation for talent. Here's my number, should you ever need it.
Elise nodded in thanks, pocketing the card. Henry found Elise as she exited the back room.
You seem to hit it off with Preston. He's pretty legendary as a collector, but does he remind you of someone?
You see it too, then? He looks like Zach. They have the same eyes. Elise and Henry hailed a cab together and slid into the back seat. Elise handed Henry a check. Preston bought the painting. There's your commission from the sale.
Elise, I couldn't possibly accept this. It's way too much money. You should receive a larger cut than me.
Don't worry, my cut was much bigger than that. Henry cheered, his smile open and enthusiastic.
Well done. You deserve it. It's so rare to meet a woman who knows how to advocate for herself.
I think we all have to stand up for ourselves if we want to be taken seriously. Elise looked at her reflection in the rearview mirror of the taxi and felt a new confidence. Seized by an uncharacteristic courage, Elise decided to text Zach and invite him to dinner. Zach turned up to the restaurant, one of the fanciest in Tribeca, and did a double take when he saw Elise.
You look radiant. Congratulations to New York's newest millionaire.
Elise looked up, startled. How did you know?
It was in the news. I got a notification. Congratulations, you genius artist. Welcome to the club.
The server brought 2 glasses of champagne to the table, and Zach and Elise toasted. I could have any man I want in the city now. You'll have to work for it if you want me to stick around.
I'm not afraid of hard work. I look forward to it.
Am I rich enough for your father now? Or is he gonna show up at my door with another rant about how I'm not good enough for your family?
Elise, I'm so sorry. I never should have let him speak to you that way.
When the bill came, Zach moved to pay, but Elise stopped him. You can do the next one. Tonight's my treat.
I like a woman who takes charge.
Get used to it. Elise stood up from the table and headed to the bathroom. When she emerged from the stall, she saw Delaney washing her hands in the sink. Elise, what a surprise to see you here. Are you following me? Delaney seemed startled by Elise's blunt response. I just eat here all the time, and I've never seen you here before. It seems like it would be out of your budget. Times change. You should keep up with the news more. So, is your divorce finalized yet? Zach and I can't wait for you to be out of the picture. My relationship with my husband is my business. You'd be wise to stay out of it. Delaney was furious. She moved to slap Elise, but Elise grabbed her arm first. Delaney slipped and fell on the floor hard, skinning her knee. Delaney started to sob and ran out of the bathroom in search of Zach. She found him at the table he shared with Elise. Zach, Elise hurt me. Look at my knee. Do you honestly want to stay married to someone who behaves like this? You tried to slap me. I grabbed your arm and you fell. None of this would have happened if you weren't obsessed with my marriage and committed to following me around the city. Get a life. Zach, don't believe her. I would never hurt anyone. Delaney's entreaty was cut off by a male voice.
Delaney, what's taking so long? I thought you said you were going to the bathroom.
Elise, Delaney, and Zach turned around to see Delaney's older brother Josh approach their table.
Not this again, Delaney.
Josh looped his arm around Delaney's shoulders and escorted her away from their table. Elise and Zach put on their coats and exited the restaurant together.
You defended yourself against Delaney, huh? I love that you can take care of yourself. Are you all right?
Elise stepped into Zach's waiting arms. I'm great. I'm just tired of letting Delaney and people like her take advantage of me. If I don't stand up for myself and get what's mine, I'll end up with nothing. I haven't worked so hard in my life to end up empty-handed.
I guess that makes sense. I was worried for most of our relationship that I would corrupt you, make you as hard and ruthless as I am. I didn't want to do that.
Elise smiled sadly. It's too late for that. The damage is done. It started to rain.
I promise I won't hurt you again.
Elise stroked his hair. I don't believe you, but that's all right. I can strike back now. Somehow, their marriage, which had once felt comfortable to the point of being boring, felt new and exotic, forbidden and subversive. Maybe the most important thing was passion, the feeling of being painfully, wonderfully alive. Elise followed Zach. She was in for a bumpy ride, but she suspected it would be worth it.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,